We know where this is going.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hall. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right.
At least she's transparent.
Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Maybe had a key to it.
Maybe she knew of the entrance, but not that Edie had a key. I don't think that.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith leaves tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you. There's no time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were...
This is a story inside a story. Yeah, it's... Didn't Dawn have a story, though?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
And it didn't bring down the house?
God, it smelled. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. I never thought I'd go back to it.
Wait, when is this?
I lost my way. I got turned around.
Always bring a flashlight when going into the fog.
For a while, I wondered.
Wait, so does it matter what direction you walk in? Insightful things at that.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like what?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe
Oh my God.
back to them.
You know what? Dawn should realize that, Odin already tried fleeing from the curse. Didn't work.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Grandma Edie again.
Did she lock you in the trunk?
The van came to pick her up. She We both tried to make the best of
Trying to create a sine wave.
it. A few years went by.
Can't make a sine wave.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while,
Like a day.
and then she didn't. And then
Yeah, if someone's on their deathbed and they suddenly get better,
last Finch left
they're
her alive.
probably only gonna have like 12 hours.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is,
Yeah, this game's a
the
mindfuck.
best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Come on, there's 2 people left you gotta fill in.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
You also gotta appreciate Darwin.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Are you not familiar with Murphy's Law? And if you say it, you know damn well that you're like 100% more likely to have whatever you're saying you hope happens not happen.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
No, I was confused the first time I was doing it, or I went through this.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So, who buried you? And, simply going to the house guarantees you death in some stupid way. A story by Giant Sparrow. Yeah, I said this in the Unfinished Swan. Each time that Giant Sparrow makes a game, they do have some gimmick with the credits. I think they might have actually worked on at least one other game. The end of everything. Oh yeah, you do get an achievement if you... or get the achievement if you don't finish the credits. I do believe that there is still an achievement if you do finish the credits. So I believe it's like, what, 20 minutes of gameplay? No, maybe an hour after you, after it's revealed Edith is pregnant. The flown pirate ship, straight from the Unfinished Swan. Plus unlockables. See Jonathan's name, or Joanne's name, in the credits. Thanks, Joanne. cases of unopened film plus 1 open case of film, which looks like it may or may not have been exposed to air. I know there was somebody, or some character in the game. Wait, Sam, right? No, Sam would have been, I want to say Barbara, or, not Barbara, that, what's the name? Edith Finch team, 2012 to 2017. The end. Deitahm, I think that was. Select Edith to play from the beginning, but we can replay a story. Okay, it's Don's story. Oh, wait, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Oh, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, you go all the way back.
And that he never talked to me.
Yeah, see, I still can't remember the line.
Any more than my mom did.
Pretty nice, helmet you got there.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
And someone shouldn't have,
Always wanted
put
to
the rope swing this close to the ocean.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
coming. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Shouldn't say that.
I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you again. Yeah, don't worry, you won't have to.
He'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think think he'd already made up his
At this
mind.
point, we should be going around. But
That's
this...
what I want to remember about my brother.
Okay, there we go. Now we're going around. You know, I think in elementary school I saw a bunch of kids do this, just that they didn't fly.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
There we go. Now, if we waited long enough, then what? Okay, well, I ain't gonna perfect that, that's for sure. Help! 8 gigabytes back. Ow, people didn't replay it. Neither did I.